Greetings and welcome to Spiritual Magic Journey. This is your weekly oracle card reading for April the 29th through May the 5th of 2019. This is using the Crystal Wind Oracle deck. And I will be choosing the 3 cards, or picking 3 cards, or letting Spirit choose 3 cards. And you can then pick a card or listen to all 3 messages. I'm sure something will resonate with you guys. So, what energies, messages want to come through for the last week? Well, not the last week, but the last couple of days as we're going into the first week of May. I don't know if you guys can feel the energy is already shifted. It's like a brand new, lighter, better, happier. Let me know in the comments, whether you're on Facebook or YouTube, if you're feeling this energy change. Let's ring our bell. We already got our smoke signals going over here. So let me know if you can feel that energy. It's like it's like there was dense energy before, but this energy is definitely lighter. It's better. Let me know if you've felt that. A shift. I feel like there's been a shift that happened several days ago. So let me know if you're feeling it too. Things are just better, generally all around, just better. So let me know if you're feeling that also. Guys, if you want to join me on Patreon, I do have your your May tarot readings already up before they're going to be posted on YouTube, and you get to look at your twin flame soulmate readings too. So if you'd like to support me on YouTube, please go over there and do. And there'll be some other things that's going to be posted over there that I'm going to be doing and working on. So this will be card number 1. Let's see what the first week of May in store. May Day, Beltane. May 1st. May 1st. My mom transitioned last year on May 1st. So it's been, this is on my thing. So it's been 1 year. May 1st will be 1 year since she transitioned out of the avatar body into the spiritual light body. All right, so take a deep breath in, relax, and choose a card or listen to all 3 messages. And I may come on later tonight and do a second one. This is Crystal Wind. This deck is by Antonio de Liberato, and the artwork's by Lisa Iris. Be sure to check out their website. It's in the description box below. Tons of information over there. Okay, what we have on the card number 1. Aquarius, life-giving waters are poured with impartial benevolence. Oh, let's get the glare off in there. I'm right in front of a window. Beautiful card. Aquarius. It's the age of Aquarius. So we're going into it. Okay, let's see what this card has to say. If I get any messages from Spirit, I will definitely share them with you. Aquarius, the water bearer, giving back. Life-giving waters are poured with impartial benevolence. Water is the universal image of dating back into prehistory. The association to the age of Aquarius is that the servant of humanity pouring out the water of knowledge to quench the thirst of the world during a time of spiritual drought. Don't that sound familiar? Don't it feel like we're in a lot of people are in a spiritual drought, and the energy, man, this card resonates 100%. The symbolic waves of water share the dual expressions of the vibrational waves of electricity, or parallel lines of force. This is the age of self-realization. In this age, dogmatic types of religions will cease uh, to be taught, and all the dogmatic forms will disappear. Man, this card is right on, spot on. Let's see if I can find where I was. Science and religion will merge, and people will begin to comprehend that spirit and matter are derived from the same source and are only modifications of the one universal energy. Hot diggity dog, I love it. It is the desire to pool and merge the time, efforts, and resources of the individual to those of a larger society in order to create something new for benefit for everyone. So the expanding meaning here, your loving knowledge is to be shared with everyone at this time. You may be asked to lead a group or project, learn to be open-minded, and consider all points of view. You will start to live a contributive life. Consider getting involved on the grassroots level with social projects. You are a go-to source of original solutions or problems. So a lot of things happening, but I think what spirits want me to talk about this card is definitely resonating with what is going on in this timeline. If you felt that energy shift, like I have felt, things have gotten lighter. We're, like the card said, going through that spiritual drought. People are becoming more spiritual. They are waking up. They're seeing the illusion that the media, that people are pointing out. Oh, I think that's the mailman out there, guys. I'm gonna have to stop for 1 second. I'm sorry. Let me go get a package. Oh, I do apologize. Okay, guys, I'm back. That was the mail lady coming back with another package. But as I was saying, it's a time of awakening. It's a time of knowledge. It's people, our DNA, everything from down from a cellular level is changing. Our organs, our structure, the evolution of humanity is going towards that, what people call the 5D. I mean, it's a great time to be alive right now on this planet. So what else, Spirit? So, I mean, you're feeling this change. There's a shift. This is a shift that's happening. And a lot of people are not feeling it, but they will in their own time. But for a lot of us, we're feeling this change. We've been wanting this change. You've been waiting for this change. You've been waiting for things to get better. And that time, if you chose this card, this is a good card for you. You're going to be feeling the change within you. You're going to be seeing it in your surroundings. You're going to be feeling it in your environment. Everything that lacked is going to get back onto, is going to become balance. What else? Your whole, pretty much, life is going to feel like there has been a weight lifted off your shoulders. It's like this dense, like I was saying before this reading ever begun. It's like this dense energy was just stagnant. It felt stagnant, and it was like you couldn't move through it sometimes. I don't know if you guys felt that, but now it's lighter, it's better. People are waking up to what they're supposed to do in life and their spiritual path, and they're not falling for the lies that the media and what you want to call the Illuminati, deep state, whatever it is you want to call it, they're not falling for that crap anymore, and they're seeing through the illusion. So what you need to do is, this card also speaks on you start to lead a contributed life, a better life. You're going to be in a better place, and things all around in all areas of your life is going to get better. So this is a pretty good spot on card for the week of May, first week of May, because I can already feel that change is here. Dream to reality. A sea slymph, I think I'm pronouncing that right, sways to and fro in the sea of possibility. Let's get the light off of that. So we'll see what the book has to say. But yeah, the mail lady had already been up here, and I knew I was missing one package, which was some shampoo for my sister. Some milkshake shampoo. I don't know if you guys ever tried the milkshake shampoo, but that is some good smelling shampoo. Dream to reality. Okay. Let's see, let me get the thing off of the glare off of it so you can see it. Sea slimps are elementals associated with the spiritual dimension of the sea. They symbolize the ebb and flow of the emotions, and the activities of such emotions inspire. These beautiful creatures are irresistible, drawn to creative souls. The slimps instill in the dreams of the artists and the poets the visions that slimps cannot express on the material plane. You manifest. Are you more in love with the dream or the ideal than the actual achievement? Sometimes in the human nature to sabotage one's actions to avoid turning a dream into reality in order to maintain the safety of the fantasy. The goal is achieved. The goal is achieved. When the goal is achieved, the illusion of the perfection is no more. Does that sound familiar to some of you? A realized ideal may be vulnerable to risk and loss, yet the truly created proceed to create new and more beautiful dreams. So the expanding meaning with this card is, it is time to free yourself from indecisions. You have daydreamed long enough. Make a choice, set a goal, initiate a plan of action. You may have to choose between two course of actions or between two lovers. So, and I agree with this card. Now is the time to bring and manifest what you've been daydreaming. You've been sitting around daydreaming, and sometimes it's comfortable to sit around and prolong and daydream of what could be instead of actually putting the work in. Some people like to live in that fantasy because, I mean, what do you want? Do you want to accomplish the goal, or do you want to live in the fantasy of, what could be? So, the time is now, especially with this new energy that has shifted in, this shift. So you need to take your dream to reality, guys. Put it into motion. Write it down. Start a little bit. Take the baby steps. Get out of the fantasy land. And really, this is the time you really can manifest it and bring it, to life, into your physical reality. So whatever it is that you've been dreaming about, thinking about, it's time to bring that about. Bring it forth. Bring it into your reality. State it out loud. State it to the universe. State it to your guides and your team. They will help you bring that to fruition and to your physical. Also, there is this book. I'm going to touch on this just a little bit because I think it's more of your what you want to do with your life. But some of you may be torn between two lovers, living out that fantasy. If you want to call it a fantasy, maybe your fantasy, but it's time for you to choose. Make a decision. Make adult decisions, and if you want to settle down with one person, do it. But some of you are going to have choices and decisions to make in your life. So you need to make those decisions wisely and think about, what it is you truly want in this life, what it is you truly want instead of living in the fantasy land. That means getting caught up in TV, celebrity shows, all that, stuff that don't get you anywhere. It really don't get you anywhere. It's like your escape from reality, or what you want to call, your situation or whatever. But it's time to put your dream into reality. Um, so definitely, this is a great time. I'm telling you, this is a great time. I've already seen things shift in my life that were stagnant. Threshold Guardian, you are being tested. That's a new card. Threshold Guardian. You are being tested. I think sometimes we definitely are tested just to see what road or what decision or what will come out of our mouths. You ever feel like you've been tested? Was that a test? It's like you go through something happens, and then you say spirit after it's over, you're like, was that a test? And you'd be like, yeah, I know I passed that test. Because you were authentic, you used your integrity, whether it was helping out someone or did you just pass them by on the road. That sometimes those little things like that can be tests. Your so let's see what the book has to say. The Paladine Knights block the way. You're being tested. The Threshold Guardian is the first obstacle to the hero on his journey. This threshold is the gateway to the new world the hero must enter in to change and grow. Only after his initial test has been surpassed will the hero face the true contest and the arch villain. The role of the Threshold Guardian is to test the hero's mettle and worthiness, to begin the quest, and to show that the journey will not be easy. So the expanding meaning here with this card is confronting an obstruction or adversary signifies you've traveled far and reached the next phase of your quest. A trial could be an initiation. A delay could be a gift of time. The Threshold Guardian tests how much you want something. How deep is your commitment and resolve? The Threshold Guardian could be a projection of your fears or the inner voice of negative self a judgment. To do battle, regroup, retreat is your decision. Plan your strategy and hone your skills. So, some of you could be tested. You could fall in those states where your things could arise, and you might be tested on some sort. It feels like you might be tested, but when you know that some of these things can be our illusion and our fears coming to the forefront when you don't deal with those fears that you have, because fear is just an illusion. But wow, sometimes, boy, it can um, really feel, real, when you allow it in your space. So don't really let fear and anxiety in your sacred space. Always do your cleansing and always do your clearing, and always cut those cords when you meet people. So some of you may have some things, feel like you're going through some trials and tribulations, but know you can get past that with your team. Um, it's just the things that, when you feel like you're being tested, or you're going through some obstacles, or you feel like you're going through trials and tribulations, that's making you stronger. We know that this is just a game, and you're going through you're just going through playing the game, going through whatever it is you need to go through, the emotions to make you stronger, to make you better, to make you um, um, stronger for the path that you're walking, to get you to the next level. of the game, just like the book it says, getting to the next level or the next, journey. We're always seeking to get closer to oneness, and that's where we're all going. And sometimes these little things that pop up, you know, make it into a game. If you really want to, play this game, the way it should be played is make it into a game. Say, hey, I see that this is a test, this is a game, you're throwing it at, not throwing it at you. It's just most of the time it's what you're putting out that you're attracting. So, but I was speaking beforehand is that sometimes I felt like I've been tested and to see what decision I would make. Some of those in the beginning, now I can look back, wasn't too good decisions that I made a long, long time ago, but I see I was being tested what I was going to help or shun, certain things. And now I can look back and say, man, I didn't do the right thing. And that's why I stayed on that particular path. And it took me this long to get to where I am. So it all depends on your perception of how you look at things and your decisions and choices in life of what, comes at you or what you attract. Let's say that it's what you're a magnet to attract. And back then I was not, I had alcohol, drinking alcohol, and I wasn't and woke. And so I was attracting, a lot of different things were coming at me, and I shunned a lot. I didn't help a lot. I didn't help out when I should have helped out, and the signs were right there in front of me, but I was too blind. I didn't have the veil, wasn't, lifted as far as it is now for me to see those actual, little tests. So, but I'm going to leave it with that. I may be on later tonight with Sacred Traveler deck for another reading. Love each and every one of you. Hope this helps you in your journey through life. Blessings, my friends, and namaste.